Hello, and welcome to our Thursday reflection. At the beginning of the book of Revelation, we hear that this is the revelation of Jesus Christ sent to John, and that in the opening chapters, it will take the form of a series of letters to the 7 churches in the province of Asia. So, from chapter 3, beginning to read at the 7th verse. To the angel of the church in Philadelphia, write. These are the words of him who is holy and true, who holds the key of David. What he opens, no one can shut, and what he shuts, no one can open. I know your deeds. See, I have placed before you an open door that no one can shut. I know that you have little strength, yet you have kept my word and have not denied my name. I will make those who are of the synagogue of Satan, who claim to be Jews though they are not, but are liars, I will make them come and fall down at your feet and acknowledge that I have loved you. Since you have kept my command to endure patiently, I will also keep you from the hour of trial that is going to come on the whole world to test the inhabitants of the earth. I am coming soon. Hold on to what you have, so that no one will take your crown. The one who is victorious, I will make a pillar in the temple of my God. Never again will they leave it. I will write on them the name of my God and the name of the city of my God, the new Jerusalem, which is coming down out of heaven from my God. And I will also write on them my new name. Whoever has ears, let them hear what the Spirit says to the churches. And as always, we give thanks to God for his word. Philadelphia was the youngest of the 7 settlements to whom John is writing in these opening chapters. It was situated where the borders of Mysia, Lydia, and Phrygia met. But it was not, as you might have expected from that description of where it was settled, it was not a garrison town. It was originally founded with the deliberate intention that it should be a centre for the diffusion of Greek culture and language in a peaceful land and by peaceful means. And it was successful. It did just that, which is why in our reading we have a reference to an open door. If 3 centuries before, Philadelphia had been given an open door to spread Greek ideas in the land around its walls, now that it was part of the Roman Empire, there was another great missionary opportunity to carry to all these same people the message of the love of Jesus Christ. God had provided what was required. And today I want to think about those words. I have placed before you an open door which no one can shut. What does this say to us as well as to that small Christian community in Philadelphia 1900 years ago, or thereabouts? There are many references to a door in the New Testament. First of all, and perhaps most importantly, Jesus refers to himself as the door, when in John chapter 10 he says, I tell you the truth, I am the door for the sheep. And in that same passage he says, whoever enters through me will be saved. He will come in and go out and find pasture. So he is that ever open door, a door which no one can shut, a door through which we can go and spread his word and his love, a door where we can enter, where he is always welcoming us, a door never to be slammed shut in our faces. But I also find two other references to the door very interesting. In Matthew chapter 7, Jesus says, "Knock and the door will be opened to you," which seems to indicate that the door can be shut, or that perhaps we believe that it can be shut. But we are reassured that the door is not locked. And if we come close enough to knock, if we want to pass through, it will certainly be opened to us. He's just waiting for us to make that first step. And how do we reconcile all of this with the words that we will come across later in Revelation, when Jesus says, "Behold, I stand at the door and knock. If anyone hears my voice and opens the door, I will come in and eat with them." It would appear that we are the only people who can close that door. From Jesus' perspective, it's always open. He is the one who welcomes us by providing the way in through his death and resurrection. We are promised that no other human being can close that door. But I can. I can choose to consider the door closed and shut Jesus out of my heart and my life. Yet still, even if I do that, he will wait at the door and knock. What a wonderful set of promises. The one who is the ever open door invites us to enter and promises that he will always be there waiting for us to accept his invitation to sit and eat with him. For he has opened a door in front of us which no one can close. Amen. So may God bless us as we approach that door. May we know his welcome, and may we share that welcome with others. Amen.